Tokyo Ghoul. What's going on, guys? We are back with yet again another Tokyo Ghoul chapter live reaction. In this video, we are going to be reacting to chapter 128. So before we do that, I'm just going to go send this link out on Twitter. Okay. Starting Tokyo Ghoul chapter 100, or no, excuse me, wait, what are we on? 128, excuse me. 128 live reaction now. Join. Bam. All right, we sent that link out on Twitter. And if you guys follow me on Twitter and would like to actually get more people in here, definitely don't be shy to retweet my tweets. Get some more people in here. We can get a whole discussion going over for the chapter and stuff like that. But yeah, for those of you who are just joining, who may or not be familiar with my streams, I usually look at my, or I look over at the chapter first, and excuse me, if you want to retweet the tweet on Twitter, excuse me, that would really help. But we're going to be reacting to chapter 128. I'm going to read the chapter, and then we're going to go back to the chat after I'm done reading, and we will go ahead and do a little discussion. If we have a lot of people talking within the chat who want to add in their 2 cents on, you know, the chapter and what happened, you know, just trying to analyze it a little bit and whatnot. What's going on, King of L's? What's going on? How has your day been? How has your day been? But yeah, other than that, I think there's not really too many people here already, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and get started with the Tokyo Ghoul chapter right now. So let's go ahead and start at the beginning. So last chapter, it seemed like we got a time skip. It seems like we got a time skip. So I'm curious as to, you know, if that fact was Kaneki, you know, at the end of the last panel on the last chapter that we saw last week, because like just how the ghouls are now living underground, and now that the CCG and Florida have like decimated like all the ghouls within the areas, like it's like holy shit, like what the fuck happened in that timeline? Where's Toka too? Like, yo, dude, like, oh man. Anyway, let's begin because I'm curious. Hopefully we get some answers in this chapter. All right, chapter 128, Meal, page 1. Drip, drip, drip. The hope of all ghouls, the one-eyed king returns. Yo, is that blood on? That is Kaneki. You see his white hair and everything? Oh, whoa. You see black hair too? What the fuck? Yo, what? Yo, my boy. Oh, dude, that's him. Yo. Yes, that's our king, Ken Kaneki. Dude, yo. Only for now shall we live in this dimphonic gloom. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Only for now must we stroke the bony cages of our emaciated ribs. The doves no longer see a rightful place for our kind, but so long as we remain underground, we will be safe. We must bear these hardships until that fateful day. I promise you, I will not lose. Not until the day you all again walk freely up above. Yo, dude, my boy Kaneki. Yo, look at his face. He looks more like demonic, dude. He's actually embracing that power, dude. He's embracing. Yo, I gotta take a picture of this real quick. Let me go ahead and bam, save that image. Holy shit, yo, awesome image. All right, we're on page 6. My king, the one-eyed king. Yo, they're praising him like a god, dude. Yo. At this rate, they'll all starve to death. The surface is so tightly controlled by the CCG that we can't even get the food we need. And apparently, they're fixing to start digging down here. The CCG must be stopped before we're interred in these tombs we call home. Stop. They need to be killed. Kaneki. What we should be making a show of are not their stolen kinges, but their decapitated heads. Whoa. Stop pitying our enemies. If the ghouls are seen as terrifying creatures, it won't matter if we defeat the CCG. Conflict will eventually, again, break out. Goat must not kill humans. I want to make it so that even in my absence, ghouls will be able to live on the surface, in the open. Tsukiyama, please stay with me till the end. My king, you've always been a tough master. Yo, dude. Dude, look at Kaneki. Yo, he looks like he bulked up, too. Looks like he fucking bulked up a little bit as well. But please, take care to not forget that refusal to kill is taking a toll on even your own body. By the way, Kaneki, since when have you been so concerned with the future of the ghoul? Toka! The ring! Toka. Look, Toka, look. What is this thing? I guess it's one of those human book things, right? It's so beaten up that that you can't even read it. I doubt he could, even if it weren't. Toka. Yo, Toka, fuck, yo. She's safe. She's safe. She's safe. Kaneki wants a better place to live with. Yo, he wants a better place for Toka to live on, man. Yo. Oh, Mr. Four Eyes. It's not Mr. Four Eyes, it's Mr. Nishiki, you brats. I brought some food. Yay, Mr. Nishiki. Yo, fucking Toka's back. Toka's back. She all right. Sweet. How's it going up there? Pretty shitty. They started putting their backs into it. They're out for blood. That's what's more. They've started developing all over. Couldn't have picked a worse time. We can't use our tried and true harvest spots anymore. There isn't any more suicide victim meat coming down anywhere. The CCG is putting so much effort into eradicating ghouls that you'd think everything till now was some sort of joke. I see. Hasn't Mr. Handsome come home yet? Ayato, he's still down below, way down. The deepest parts of the 24th ward and the one-eyed ghoul, huh? Oh, man, one-eyed? Are you talking about that king? No, this is a ghoul that was around back when your Gramps and Grammys were little brats just like yourselves. The ghoul hero that brought the CCG to near destruction. He led the above-ground ghouls against the investigators and killed many. I mean, that was back then, when almost every ghoul ate well enough to use their cognate, and the humans of the time were particularly weakened in the war. Anyway, the CCG finally came up with a counter-strategy and formed an elite new squad to fight them. The above-ground ghouls were pretty much wiped out, apparently, and the embattled one-eyed ghoul dug his way underground and built a new kingdom. That's what the 24th ward is. Yo, what the fuck? Those guys are still waiting for their chance to get revenge against the humans, or that's how the story goes. What is... That looks like some freaky ass shit. I mean, if those guys were actually still alive, they'd be neck deep in their graves anyway. Everything we talked about just now was researched by Kaneki, by the way. The hell is he trying to do investigating the 24th ward? He probably feels his destiny and the other guys are linked, you know? They're both one eyes, after all. If that guy really does still harbor a grudge against humanity, even it'd be nice to get his help, right? But those cave dwellers are pretty brutish. So here's hoping that Mr. One Eye isn't like that too. They eat whatever they can get their hands on, ghoul or not. Anyway, that guy built this ridiculously vast labyrinth of tunnels we're standing in right now. Just getting him on our side might be enough to turn the tide. Oh, that's right. Here, that thing you asked for me. I'm not going to ask what it's for. I'll do you a favor. Here, that thing you asked me for. Okay, so he tossed it. I'm not going to ask what it's for. I'll do you that favor. Thanks, Nishiki. Come here, kids. I'll read you all a book. Toka being a little motherly figure, man. Yo, thanks to the measures enacted by Bureau Chief Nishimura, the ghouls are in dire straits. If we can just annihilate Goat, we will be finally After 100 odd years, we be able to close the door on our ancient battle with the ghoul. My master said that this fight wouldn't end, at least not in our lifetimes. We got Juzo here. We're preoccupied just with preventing the ghoul from flourishing, he said. It's quite interesting, all of this. He wouldn't have never expected any of it. Master Suzuya, please, don't trouble yourself. I'm sure you already know, Hanabe. I've forgotten things like pain. No, though you may not be able to feel it, pain does still remain inside you. And recently, you appear to bear some rather uncharacteristic injuries. You are human. Please do not forget that. If this fight really does end, then I'll become a ghoul or something. I will. Yo! Oh, is that foreshadowing? Is that foreshadowing with my boy Suzuya right there? Yo! If only we could keep countermeasure costs under control, then we'd have enough in the budget to treat our injured. Nakarai. He probably pines ever the more for the return of special class Shinohara's health. Suzuya, I mean. Yo, we need Shinohara back, man. I'm sorry, we do. Yo, the guy's been in that coma ever since, but Shinohara is already a bar. If so, then just what do you expect Suzuya to fight for? Oh, man, no, man. Understand, Itori. My information network is not to be underestimated. Goat is underground, the 24th ward. My stupid little sister told me. Bark, bark. Next time you do that, it's out on the street with you. We got Uta. Uta is in the house. These Belagard ghouls might well just die out at this rate. Really, but bearing with... Yo! Isn't that... Yo! That's, oh my god, yo. These are all the clowns, man. And that's that one chick, back from part 1. We haven't seen her in a long-ass time. What was her name again? Yo. We haven't seen her in forever. Bearing witness to the amount of their destruction. Wouldn't that be just divine? We'll watch the whole thing from the best seats in the house. Watch as the curtain falls. True. Was there ever a time in the past when ghoul kind was backed so far into a corner, I wonder? You certainly are a skilled one, Burrow Chief. Oh, please, no flattery. The Washoes have just been staying their hands for a long time, is all. I will bring an end to their useless, pointless squabbles. Here and now. Furata, dude. Tell me, what does one need for a checkmate? An arch enemy. Something to make those air-headed pacifist fools piss themselves to death over. Mercilessness of last boss, friends. For Kaneki and the others, you mean? You really do think like your games, don't you? Or for yourselves, for the CCG. This something happens to be an ally. This happens to be an ally of mine. I will bring out the strongest of enemies, an enemy capable of one-punching the likes of Eto Yashimura and Kisho Arima. Let's see, and honor my washer roots and whatnot. Let's call it Dragon. Yo! We're approaching the point of no return. We've almost run out of food for the journey back. Ayato, we can't, I know, but just a little further. I can feel a slight breeze. Ayato. A city. Whoa, deep down there exists heretofore a new city filled with ghouls? What? Deep down there exists heretofore unseen Tokyo ghouls. Yo, there's a city holding other ghouls? What? Yo, and hold on. What is Furata planning to do? You need an arch enemy. Something to make those air-headed pacifist fools piss themselves to death over. Mercilessness. A last boss. Friends. For Kaneki and the others, you mean? Or for yourselves, for the CCGs? This something happens to be an ally of mine. Let's see, in honor of my wash your roots and whatnot, let's call it Dragon. Dude. We're gonna have old squad mates fighting off the One-Eyed King, Kaneki, otherwise known as Hayase Sasaki. Gonna have to fight them all off, man. Yo. Oh, shit. Yo, dude. What are you guys saying in the chat? Can't wait for your Life is Strange. I really want to do some more Life is Strange. However, I'm not sure if I will be able to get to it today, but I definitely want to try. It's just I'm coming out with this video, and then I'm also coming out with Recreator's live reaction, and also I'm going to be uploading some videos on the gaming channel for like E3 reactions, because I did state that I would do that for some people out there who like to see that. But damn, yo, Life is Strange, yo, it's so good. I need to get to it eventually. But yo, it's time for me to break my fast, so see you, man. No problem. Though I would have loved to discuss the chapter. Damn, this chapter, by the way. My king, my king, my king. What if Dragon is a Ginka and not a person? I bet Dragon is Shirazu. Really? Shirazu. That would be interesting. But he died, did he not? Yo, dude. But I don't know if he's calling it like an actual person, or it's from what it sounds like. It sounds more like an operation. That's what it seems. His plan. He's saying that this is what Furuta says. He states, "I need an arch enemy, or you need an arch enemy in order to win. Something to make those airheaded pacifist fools piss themselves to death over. Mercilessness. A last boss, friends." And then he says, "This something happens to be an ally of mine. I will bring out the strongest of enemies, an enemy capable of one-punching the likes of Eto Yashimura and Kishao Arima." So stronger than Ito and Arima. Let's see. To honor my washeroots and whatnot, I will call it Dragon. Now, I don't know if there was a certain character like a while back that was referred to as like some sort of dragon. I don't know, in terms of like the Ginke or whatnot. So I mean, it does seem like Furuta is implying that this could be just a singular individual who could be stronger, who can obviously be What if it's fucking? Oh my god! What if it's? Oh my god! What if yo? Oh shit! What if it's Hide? What if it's Hide? What if it's Hide? Because, I mean, like, come on. Like, I know for a fact Hide is not dead, and he has been experimented on. If freaking Amon was experimented on, dude, they have to be keeping him in that facility, man. They have to be preserving his body for something and experimenting. Yo, I mean, it could be someone. It could be something, or he could just be, I mean, it's pretty much up in the air. This could be a single individual that he's talking about that could be just as strong as Arima or Eto. But at the same time, this could just be his operation, which he calls Dragon. And we see shots at Mitsuki, Uri, and then, of course, Fairy Girl. We see them right there. And they are going to play a huge part in this as well. And I'm assuming that, you know, he's going to, like, basically, Furuta is going to have his Kaneki's, technically Hayase Sasaki's past friends, fight off, you know, the new Kaneki. And as we know, Mitsuki doesn't like that. But she still considers Kaneki sensei in a way. So it's like, you're making enemies with enemies that's, like, I don't know. It's very convoluted. Like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, these theories are up in the air. I'm just speculating at what this could be. I mean, Furuta could possibly saying that it could be someone else entirely. Or he is just simply just calling this Operation Dragon. So that was interesting. And then also apparently Ayato has found a new lost city amongst that which harbor possibly other ghouls, which is interesting. And Ayato found that place. What if, like, they're keeping Ayato's father there? Because this place, if it's a lost city, you know, that no one has heard of. There's some secrets within this city, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see what's going to happen over here. Interesting. But let me see what you guys are saying now. Shirazu's body was taken. That's very true. It could be Shirazu. It could be. I mean, again, I'm just speculating. Don't take, what I say 100% truth. I'm just speculating as a fellow fan of Tokyo Ghoul. It could be Shirazu. It could be. Who knows? Toka must be pregnant. What is in that bag? Maybe pregnancy test? Nah, I don't know if it's that. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what it's for. I don't know if they would go that far. But is Toka pregnant? I mean, she looks sort of the same as of right now. But hey, you never know. You never know, man. I wonder what she did grab though. I mean, Nishiki threw it to her. We kind of learned a little bit of the history of the previous king. Here, that thing you asked me for. I'm not going to ask what it's for. I'll do you that favor. I mean, it could. I mean, it could be implying that because Toka is kind of like like acting as a mother to these two other little ghouls here. So I don't know. She could be getting her little practice on. I mean, who knows? It could be. It could be. Let me see. I knew you would say Hide. Yo, Hide. I want my boy Hide to make another appearance. That's why. I wanted to make... I want to make a video in which I see my boy Hide again, because once I see Hide, I'm going to flip, dude. I am going to flip. I forgot to tell, but the stuff in the manga for the upcoming Shokoku no Atiya anime is amazing. You are in for a treat. I'm going to have to check that out. I mean, there's a poster of the Red Dragon in Hide's room in Tokyo Ghoul. Ooh, little significance right now. Is Ishida, yo, if it's Hide, man, if it's Hide, I am going to flip. I'm going to flip. He has something for Kaneki, so Furuta may use Hide as a whole hostage thing to draw out Kaneki out of the shell. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, in a way, like, okay, so this is definitely the last arc of Tokyo Ghoul, or most likely, because, okay, the main reason why I think it's Hide is because it would just make a lot more sense. He says... something to make those airhead pacifist fools piss themselves to death over. Merciless. A last boss. Friends. Okay? He could be talking to, the people in the room about, saying, this is my plan, friends. This is what I have in mind. Something like that. But at the same time, Furuta wants to put Kaneki's past friends up against one another, which is why we see Uri, Fairy Girl, and Mitsuki right here. And who better, to bring in, who would probably have extracted all these other cells from, like, Rize, I don't know about Arima, but, like, Amon, various other one-eyed ghouls, implement, these sort of, like, cells into one single body, which happens to be Hide, and then we have a corrupted Hide ghoul going up against my boy Kaneki, friend against friend. Like, that's something that I could have actually seen by the end of Tokyo Ghoul. For Tokyo Ghoul Re, at least. In Tokyo Ghoul Re Part 1, we got to see, the fight between Kaneki and Amon go down. But before then, we saw Kaneki being saved by Hide. But what if in Re, we actually see that Kaneki has to fight Hide in order to be saved? He's going to have to kill his friend, It's like, that's the thing. It's a tragedy series, and it's something that I can definitely expect. So I don't know. That's just my theory. I personally think it could be Hide because it would just make a lot more sense. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Toka is pregnant, and Kaneki is trying to think of ways to avoid paying child support. Jeez, that's fucked up. Honestly, he won't run, though. I think Nishiki gave Toka RC suppressant drugs since the RC suppressant drug can prevent her body from consuming the child. He probably found some in the old hideout when they used That could be one. That's interesting. That's interesting, Rebecca. That's actually that's quite interesting. Actually, that's a really good theory. But yeah, I think that's about it for the chapter. I mean, we read through it. We got to talk about this for a decent amount of time, about 30 minutes, I believe. Pretty good chapter of Tokyo Ghoul right here. I mean, we learned upon a little bit of things. It has, in fact, been confirmed that it is seemed to at least been a bit of a time skip. And we got to see that there's a lost city with hidden ghouls underneath. So we are going to possibly be getting new reveals. Maybe what if Ayato's father pops up? I don't know. No, they use his Kinke, don't they, at the CCG headquarters? I don't know. What if it's someone that we know that could be within that city? That could appear later on for this final confrontation between Furuta and Kaneki later on. We could see that. We have Toka apparently being well, not really confirmed, but we can kind of speculate as to what is going on with her and Kaneki. And also when it comes down to Furuta making his move, he's calling this Operation Dragon. It could be Hide. That could be actually what he's implying. But we're definitely going to see friends go up against friends within the last final chapters of Tokyo Ghoul Read. There's still quite a few chapters to go for this arc, of course, because it hasn't really officially begun. Really, this is just all build up. But there's going to be a lot of bloodshed, and a lot of people are most likely going to die, which is going to suck. But, I mean, that's what we can expect, I guess, right? But it's going to be quite sad. Really sad battle if that's going to be the case. If Hide actually makes a return and has to fight one-on-one with Kaneki, that's going to be sad. But at the same time, I'm going to be hype because my boy has finally made it back into another chapter, But I'm not going to, get too hype, because we don't know. We don't know if that is going to be the case or not. Good chapter, Tokyo Ghoul Read right here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As soon as this video is done processing, be sure to slap a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel and you want to stay updated to my future content, such as reviews, reactions, and a whole bunch more of anime and manga related content, then hit that red subscribe button down below and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, everyone. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.